waiting to move forward is only going to cause more delays, okay? Delays in your own happiness, delays in your vitality, your health, your overall joy. They're saying consumption, your overall consumption. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords, okay? Because right now, whatever you are consuming, so for many of you, this may be related to partnerships, love, connections, right? You already see beyond the current situation, okay? So you see where you've been stagnant and how it's been stagnant. You already see the truth of the matter. So by continuing to delay the inevitable, basically, you're just going to create more illusion. You're just going to create more stagnancy, and you're going to delay your own happiness. You're going to delay your own blessings. You're going to delay your own cake, okay? You're delaying it. And you know what I'm getting for many of you guys? You've been sitting on this for some time. So for many of you guys, between the last 6 to 8 months, there has been a lot of catalytic change in your life where it's been like boom, boom, boom. A lot of tower moments is what I'm getting, okay? Especially around some sort of communication, some sort of truths that are coming out within certain connections. Could be family members, friends, right? Whatever connections are important to you, you're seeing the truth, right? Illusions are being revealed. There's no masks that are allowed to sit on people's faces, motives anymore, okay? And this is almost kind of like many of us have maybe been sitting on our ego, letting our ego take the reins versus God and your heart and the truth to lead you out. And it's not that there's like an anger or a wrath, but it's almost kind of like a stubbornness that's showing up here, where a lot of your guys' ancestors, this recent tower or this recent kind of like major shift was almost kind of like forced into your reality because you've been refusing to see. You've been sitting on your hands. You've been sitting on your hands. Yeah, and you've been holding on to this burden. You've been holding on to this burden. Thinking that it'll go away is what I'm getting. Thinking it'll go away. And all it's been doing is causing you stress and strain on your own personal livelihood, your feelings of abundance and peace. Okay? So if you want to put to rest this, I want to call it a mess, okay? You have to allow the falling. You have to allow the crumbling. You have to allow the crumbling. And the Empress came back, okay? You have to allow the crumbling. A lot of you may feel burdened by a specific feminine energy in your life at this time. This could be a mother, a daughter, maybe even a coworker, but something here with the feminine energy. It's very tiresome. It's very exhausting. It's very stressful. It's very burdensome here. 333, okay? And God has really been trying to help you see the truth of the matter so that you can better weigh your options. But they're showing me somebody sitting on their hands, but you keep sitting in the heartbreak. You keep sitting in the suffering. You're making yourself suffer. This is interesting how this is now showing up, okay? So only take it if it resonates. If this is your first time here, hi, welcome. My name is Angela. I'm an intuitive healer, channel, energy reader, angel healing practitioner, and author to Path to Temperance. Yeah, you've been in major limbo, okay? Really wounded, blocking your own happiness, blocking your wishes from coming true, blocking yourself from receiving your cake, okay? From learning the lessons here, okay? There's a lot of pride, all right? A lot of pride. They're saying surrender the pride, surrender the ego, okay? Because your ancestors are here clearing out this challenge if you allow it. So most of this challenge is actually here because you've been holding on too tight. Like, it's like you see the truth, but then you keep denying it. Yeah, you have this message, right? You have this message, but you keep turning your back to it. Here, with Lovers. You keep turning your back to the truth that you see. Why? Why? Let's help my beautiful viewer. Why does my viewer keep holding back? And it's almost like it's a lesson in following your heart. It's a lesson in discernment on who you connect with. It's a lesson on feelings of worthiness. You're sad over some sort of correspondence that has brought up some sort of deep grief. Yeah, with there's a really, really deep sadness here for many of you guys, that this current energy, this current tower, this current situation is for you to move forward. This is a lot of fast forward movement for liberation. This is your ancestors. This is God coming in and saying, this is your ticket to freedom. You have the truth. You can lay down the burden. Surrender it up. Surrender it. So now in part one, this was kind of like going, really like collectively, and this still feels absolutely collectively, but this is getting a little bit specific here. Okay, so this message may not be for everybody. That's okay. All right, but if you really feel like this resonates for you, this is God saying go within, right? Follow that inner light, right? That North Star energy, right? If you stay in your comfort zone, if you're at the crossroad, right? Work with Hecate if you feel called. If you're at the crossroad and you choose the comfort zone, that's why you keep ending up back where you are. You're at the crossroad because your lesson is meant to be learned for you to surrender up the grief, to surrender up the feelings of loss. They're telling me duty. They're showing me the Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like you feel like there's a method to the madness, and you have to stay within the madness. Can we clarify that? Why would my viewer have to stay in the madness? Because it's fair. Do you feel like you deserve a mad life? There is karma to be dealt here, but all you're doing is you're stopping yourself from your ultimate fulfillment. You're stopping yourself from expansion, from legacy, from long-term everything you could imagine, from money and wealth and abundance and love and anything, all of your wishes, right? This is your birthright legacy here that is behind this. So when you end this thought process of saying, oh well, it's only fair that I stay here in this maddening situation with this heavy burden of loss and grief and sadness, that's why that feeling of worthiness. Do you feel like you deserve that? Is that why it's fair? It has to be fair. You're causing yourself more grief. You're keeping yourself trapped. Because your ego, your pride and your ego are keeping you trapped in misery. Ouch. Ouchie poo. Closing message, my beautiful angels. I know this was a little bit of a tough love one here, okay? Focus on playfulness. Can we clarify for... Thank you. Yeah, stillness, right? And grounded. Ground into stillness. And this flew over the Justice and the Hanged Man, okay? So basically they're telling you right now is that you have to surrender up this idea. Change your perspective. And come into this inner peace, this inner stillness of knowing what you deserve. Because right now, it's the consequence. The choices that you've made, is because the consequences of your pride, your egos. And you're choosing misery like that. Consciously or unconsciously. And God, your ancestors are here saying, no more. You see the truth. I've given you the truth now. Now you're at a crossroads. Put the pride away. Surrender the pride. Let us change your life. It might be a little challenging. It might be a little chaotic. But it's for the better. It's for the better. On the other side is bliss. No more of the misery. How much more worse can it get than where you already are? Kind of point of view, right? If you're interested in your own personal reading, link in bio.